Hey YouTube, I just wanted to give you guys a little talk on the Duramax today. And a little bit ago I put a new radio in the truck, and I ran across something that I wasn't really paying attention to. Well, I was paying attention to it, but I just didn't understand what was all going on. I guess in the 2004s on up on the Silverados, and I'm sure that goes with the Suburbans in that range, 2004 on up. I didn't realize that the doorbells, you know, when you open up the door, that's all tied up into the radio. I went to Walmart and looking at the radio stereo kits, and I couldn't figure out why mine was exempt from the package, and it just wouldn't make any sense to me, because I know darn well the 2000, in the early 2000 and 2003 has all the same front facing cover and everything like that, and I just didn't understand why would mine be exempt versus that one. And what come to it is part of it is because of the doorbells that's tied into the radio, and when that, and there's other stuff tied up into the radio that will cause your radio not to work when you buy them aftermarket radio plugs, the radio kit plugs. When you buy the stereo kits with the plug, them plugs won't work on the 2004s on up, because something to do where I'm not sure what power wire where that is connected into the cables, but when you turn the key on, it will not turn, when you turn the key on, your radio won't work. Well, then they want you to buy another module. Basically, it's basically a plug-and-play module, and that's, you know, it varies anywhere between $70. I don't know if I did find one for $70, but it's around $70-$80 up to well, I've seen them up to about $150 for the modules, them plug-and-play modules, and it would make your stereo work then. But I didn't do that. I did not go that route. I mean, I obviously don't have steering wheel controls to mess with my volume now, since what I'm doing. But I'll go ahead and show you what I did here. So what I did was I bought a kit off of Amazon, and you could probably just go to Walmart and buy the exact same kit. I just bought the generic kit that has the plug and has all the mounting brackets that you need, and like what I said, I plugged it in, and when I plugged it all in, wired it in, when I turned the key on, my radio did not turn on, and I figured it wouldn't turn on, just because from what I was reading. But the reason why I bought the plug was where I didn't have to wire in my speakers individually one by one. So what I did was I bought the plug, and I wired in my speaker wires using the plug, and then what I did then was the yellow and red wires. It should be, one of them is your constant hot, and the other one is your ignition turn on, which I think is your red is your ignition, and the yellow is your constant hot, if I remember. I mean, don't quote me, I think that's what it was. But so what I did then this is all you have to do. So that this video is just basically what you I mean, just a tip for what you can do to make this work. Was, I believe what I did with the yellow was I hooked the yellow with the plug, since that's the constant hot, and that basically is your memory for keep memory on your stereo. What I did was, for the control down here, you know, I took this out. The control down here, the control wires, and I went and got a test light, and I found my hot wire for the climate control. I found the hot wire for the climate control when I turned my key. So when I turned my key on, I found my hot wire to the climate control, and all what I did was got a jumper wire from that wire to my stereo, and I hardwired that wire in. I did not go with the plug. I did not hook that wire up with the plug. I just got a jumper wire, and again I got the jumper wire, and I went from the stereo plug, I went to the climate control plug up to the stereo, and that's constant. So now when I turn my key on now, that wire turns on, my radio turns on. But by doing this, it works out great. But by doing this, you still won't get sound, doorbell sounds. So by doing this, you lose your doorbell sounds. Your radio does work by doing this, and obviously you lose your steering wheel controls for your radio right here. But which I didn't think it was a big deal, and I just did not want to spend over $100 for that other module. And they just nickel and dime you, and I just get sick and tired of spending money on miscellaneous stuff that you really don't even need. So, and that's what I did. So like I said, so now you turn that on, and this is proof in the pudding. There's my stereo that turns on, just like that. And just like I said, it works out great. I go over here, turn that. I can turn this radio right there, and there she is. Right there's the proof in the pudding that works. So I just wanted to upload this. I just wanted to upload this video just to help for any tips if anybody can't figure out why their stereos are not working when they're using them cheap stereo kits that you're buying off of Walmart and Amazon or wherever you're buying them. You actually need a little module because it's all tied into the doorbell system. So yep, I really appreciate you guys watching this video. I guess I'll see you guys on the next upload. So thanks for watching EB Family TV.